look out of our windows. We want to have our head on a rotation. And then we're going to get on the road. You're definitely going to love this because we're going to talk about things you need to do to pass your test and to excel. So I'm going to go ahead and welcome you in. I want this to be peaceful. I want you really to relax and then ask those questions that you normally wouldn't ask your instructor. So we're pulling out of a private driveway. It's Friday. It is 4:10 Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to yield for this car. I'm going to let them go in. And they have the right of way over me. So I just want to make sure that there's room. Now, I'm going to make a left turn. Of course, blinker zone. Always use your blinker. If you want to cause confusion and you get a ticket to be in a crash, failure to use the blinker is the #1 cause. And then if you don't feel comfortable making turns like this, get out and practice. Drive through your neighborhood. Make 12 right turns. Make 12 left turns. Master that steering wheel. Go into a parking lot. Do figure eights. A lot of the content I make, I'm teaching people how to drive. I'm getting those fundamentals. I'm getting them prepared. And the only way you can really be prepared is work. You got to put in your work, and that's what I still do. I'm going to have a complete stop. I'm going to move up. I see a car coming to my right, and I see a car coming to my left. I'm going to make my turn. Look where you want to go. Keep your turn as short as possible. We're going to move forward. We're going to make a left turn on the street. And then we will be on the right, R-I-G-H-T, on the right side of the street. We're taking our time. Now, there's a speed bump ahead. There's a caution sign here. This is a warning sign telling us there's a big speed bump. These are a lot of urban cities: Detroit, Houston, Texas, Los Angeles, California, Atlanta, Georgia. So you got to be careful or you're going to rip the bottom of your car out. I have been good. How you doing today? What's going on? Glad you're aboard. I appreciate you. I'm waiting to make this turn, get ready to get on the road. Go ahead, put your questions in. We're talking about driving, question and answer. And I'm going to go out and make my turn. And this is kind of a challenging time to drive because there's just so much traffic. But we want to be locked in and just be patient. I'm stopped behind the stop line. I can turn on red. I don't see a sign. I'm going to move forward. I'm looking for pedestrians. I'm looking for cars. This car is showing the car. And then I'm going to flip the angle. I'm looking to the left. It's clear. I'm looking to the right. It's clear. I'm going to look back to the left. There are a lot of cars coming from my left. And if you don't look, then you will end up hit by a car. It's clear. I'm going to make my turn. This is a great tutorial for people who want to learn how to drive. This is a great tutorial for people who enjoy driving and want to learn some new things. I always try to learn new things all the time. There's a semi truck coming. I got to get on this gas and get out here. So I'm at about 55. That's a nice merge. It always gets a little stressful when you're merging out because if you go out too slow, you'll get cut off. If you go too fast, you can rear in the car. You're going to hear a semi truck to my left. That's what we want to stay away from. And it did help me that this car did not use the blinker. So those things do kind of throw you off a little bit. Trying to maintain good speed. Either I'm going to be ahead of this semi-truck or behind it. I'm going to choose to pick up a little bit. Normally, I stay behind the semi-truck or to the side, but I'm trying to stay with the flow. And you got to make decisions when you're out here. And I'm keeping about 3 cars from this silver Malibu, Impala, I should say. And then the semi-truck is moving pretty good here. So I'm just looking ahead, squeezing my brake and taking my time. You need to read red light, the brake light area. There's a glass, it's plastic, it's a red plastic lens that is curve shaped. There are 2 bolts that can be loosened from inside the trunk if you've ever had to change a light bulb. And you always want to make sure your blinkers, headlights, taillights are working because that's a reason to get pulled over. And we don't want to bring attention to being pulled over. I'm going to go ahead and get over one lane. I normally don't like trucks behind me, but I'm going to go ahead and take my time. And the cars are flying. They're cutting off hard. So I want to keep space. And the biggest thing I can tell you if you're learning how to drive is keep space. Take your time. No one's in a hurry. It's always slow coming out of downtown areas, going into suburbs. Got a lot of traffic coming from the suburban areas, going out to the urban fringes. And I see the car with the blinker, but I'm gonna keep moving. And I'm trying to keep space. This kind of reminds me of Brooklyn, New York a little bit. And I'm covering my brake, taking my time, keeping space. And that guardrail, that is the back bumper, this keeps cars from rolling under, but a car still can roll under that bumper. I saw a special on television about that if cars are rear-ending trucks, basically the driver will be in huge trouble. So we're gonna maintain good speed here, just take our time and gradually pick up. We're at about 50 right now. And I'm trying to just establish some smooth acceleration, look ahead. I see a lot of brake lights, so it's not sensing me going crazy fast, cutting off. I'm not a fast driver. I try to be a really smooth driver. I'm gonna squeeze the brake shoes, a ball in my foot. We're about 7 minutes into our drive. I'm in the magic middle. That's the smooth lane, safe lane, a little bit more relaxing. If you're on the left, you're gonna have to push fast. Cars are gonna tailgate you. It really depends on what you're trying to do. If you're late, obviously you're gonna be in the left lane, going faster, taking more chances. If you're in the middle lane, you're more relaxed, you're chill. And with less than an hour, about an hour and 20 minutes, it's going to be dark, so we're going to lose a lot of light. This is the I-94 corridor. Takes you all the way to Indiana, pass through Illinois, Detroit. And a lot of these over the night transportation companies, such as this company, Cheetah Express, if you're trying to get a package, they'll try to get it there for you. And I'm hearing by next Thursday, if you can't get your package in Christmas, there's no guarantee you're going to get it. So we're picking up now. Now the flow's picking up. Now we're at 60. And some of these semi-trucks have a speed governor on there. They can't go any faster than 65. I haven't had enough research, but I'm going to look into that. There's some good things about it. There's some bad things about it too. Just trying to be patient. I see cars to the right and left. I'm just keeping my space. Trying to keep good space because there's going to be a sudden slowdown any minute, and some cars can cut in front. I'm not looking for it, but I'm expecting it. I'm I'm always trying to examine who is the most dangerous, or what truck or vehicle is the most dangerous. And I'm trying to keep space. You should be able to see to the left, just like I can. You should be able to see in the middle, and you should be able to see to the right. If we can't see left, middle, and right, I'm too close. Truck's getting over. Trucks like this probably go 2 to 3 states over, if not more. Those fuel tanks don't look that big. At one point, I wanted to maybe get a CDL class 1 or 2, but I don't want to do that. You're going home too much. You can make great money. But you imagine how that truck driver's feeling coming from Iowa, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia. No way. It's not worth it. I'm scanning left, middle, and right. I'm not staring at any one thing. I'm not staring at these brake lights. I see the white car, G6. This car is a federal government car, U.S. government. I know they got some type of block there. It's getting very congested, but I'm just trying to keep my space, take my time, be patient. And most people are moving about that 20 to 45 mile per hour range. And then as we make different lane changes or get off a connector ramp, it's going to get more crowded. Houston, Texas is 6 lanes, and they have elevated expressways, and it's crazy. I made a few videos there. I'll have to post those. Just tell me what you want to see, and I'll make it happen. We're at about a half a tank of fuel, so we're okay. And the traffic is starting to move again. We're at about 50 miles an hour. Trying to keep good speed and good space. More cars are picking up. It's really easy to rear end someone. But let's talk about this real quick. One of the most common type of collisions is a rear end collision. And the next one is the side swipe. You can see the flow starting to pick up. We're at about 60. And I'm trying to gradually pick up, gradually feed this throttle. We're at about 65 right now. And if you're driving, regardless, if you're driving for 5 hours, 3 hours, half an hour, you want to be consistent with your throttle. I notice a lot of beginners really hit that gas hard, and it's really scary to see in a beginning driver, an adult or teen, hitting that gas, and they're moving so fast, and you can tell they're really scared. But on the other hand, if you are gradually picking up smoothly, it's a lot more enjoyable. And I've been in cars that have terrible brakes. That's really scary because you feel like you're not going to stop. We're at about 70 right now. Things are moving nicely. And if you can be patient enough, and this view looks really beautiful. I'm just looking through it right now. Beautiful. Very peaceful too. I'm a little close, so I'm just going to lift my foot a little bit. And I see traffic moving. Once I may make a lane change in a moment. I've seen a car hit the wall going, oh my God, that rock. Oh, go ahead and get over. I know you saw that rock on the ground, man. That could have cracked this windshield. about 75 right now. Keep it moving. There's a lot of traffic behind me. I promised I would get my rear dash cam hooked up, because that can give you a different perspective. As long as traffic's moving, I'm fine. And then I'm going to get over one lane to the right. You see that car pulling out, that truck. And most people are in the middle lane. So I'm just trying to stay really smooth. I'm going to get over one lane to the right. Try to be very smooth. Turn the wheel very gradual. This is a really sharp curve. I'm going to get over one lane to the left. Mirror, turn signal blind spot. And then I'm in. Gradually turn the wheel. This is a really sharp curve. I'm going to slow down a little bit. Scrubbed a little bit of speed off. Too close, so I'm going to get over one lane. Okay, I'm trying to stay in an open lane, not tailgate, but also not bring so much speed I'm going to lose control. So I don't want that to happen. This curve is pretty smooth. We're in the left lane, you should be able to tell because I have the solid yellow line. Lift my foot. I don't bring too much speed in. I'm examining what the car is doing. Is the proper tailpipe emissions coming out? Is it black smoke? Are they running lean, rich? I'm trying to keep good speed and good space. They're from Florida. I'm lifting my foot. That truck came over and didn't really see a blinker. I'm in their blind spot. Their mirror blind spot indicator is lit. Keep moving. Keep moving. I'm lifting my foot a little bit. I see brake lights. I don't want to bring so much speed that I can't stop, because so tells you one of the most common collisions is a rear end collision. I'm really trying to look down. Car stopping? Are they moving? Is someone going really fast? Is someone tailgating, or is everyone kind of chilled? And I'm kind of setting my speed and pace based on safety conditions. We were up to about 79. Now we're back down to about 65. Adjusting my speed and position. I'll try to keep a good following distance, but I don't want to tailgate either. 2 blinks, that's okay. I don't want to hit this ice, so I'm drifting to the left a little bit. I think the biggest thing is getting out here and feeling comfortable. You have to have a good coach. A lot of you don't have a coach, so you need to really be watching these videos, asking questions. The more I can go live, the more I can give you information. The box truck is tailgating a little bit. All right, we're maintaining good speed. All right, we're maintaining good speed. See this car cutting over and just trying to lift my foot. I try not to get annoyed by that, but you see people who are just drifting off. You know, the holiday season's coming up. We're a week out from Christmas, break. So you really got to be aware. It's Friday. There's heavy traffic in the metro area. That car's bumper is hanging off a little bit on there by tape. I'm not mad. So I'm just trying to navigate safely. I don't want to be around this tanker. I don't know if that's milk, no cap, or gasoline. I don't see a hazardous material carrier. Could be milk, but that's still very heavy too. I'm going to maintain good speed. And then I'm going to get over one lane to the right. R-I-G-H-T. So now I'm in the middle lane. I'm smooth again. About 75, 77. You can see more gaps, everything is open. Then I'm going to get over one lane to the right. It's a little tight there. I'm just scanning, looking around. Just trying to be very consistent. The wind is definitely blowing the car to the right a little bit. I don't know if you can see that the car is being pushed to the right. This is a cloverleaf, so you want to go slow in the cloverleaf. And cloverleafs can be very dangerous because if you carry too much speed in, you're going to roll your car. This almost happened to me in Indiana where I was going too fast and literally almost flipped the car over because I wasn't aware of my speed and the sharpness of this cloverleaf. It just, next thing you know, I was just trying to fight to keep the car from rolling over, but luckily I was okay. Good. I feel pretty good, and just being patient, being calm, taking time. And we want to see the rear of the tires on the ground. If we can't, we are too close. So if there's a rear collision, I'll be pushed forward. If there's a argument, a breakdown, I can drive to the left or right. Always keep an out. O-U-T. Those mirrors are so important to get over. And GPS will have you take different routes to avoid 5 or 6 lights. This route will do that. I'm going to go in really slow. And look where I want to go. Don't turn too short. You're going to go over the curb. And I'm trying to keep space. This warning sign says this is a really curvy road. So I really have to be careful because people would just stop. They are going in shoplifting. I'm sorry. I mean shopping. I'm joking with you. So you really got to be careful and mindful. And I really try to be all those things. Careful. Oh, they gave me a good blinker. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's about 11 blinks. That was a real good blinker. But you won't get that because people just don't really care. So you got to have that defensive driving mindset. I'm trying to turn real easy, be real smooth, and be patient. This is a pretty enjoyable road. I do take a lot of clients on this road to work on steering, work on speed control, and just be patient. I'm gonna go up and make this turn real easy. I hope this was enjoyable to you. I need you to subscribe, leave comments, join the conversation. I will talk to you later. Bye.